Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We are going to take a look at this microstructure in a minute, but before we do that, let's just zoom out and let's take a look at the structure here. I think I'm going to make a change. I'll probably do that for tomorrow's video. I just want to pre-warn you. Nothing major and support levels won't change. I think that's the most important factor here. But I think what I'm going to do here, I think this here is already our main waveform, okay? So basically like that, third wave topped here, the main third wave. So we have from this 23rd of January low, a wave 1, a wave 2, then this is already the entire third, this is the fourth, and we get one more high in 5, and then this would complete this wave 5, of this wave 5, of this larger third wave, and then we will get into the next correction, okay? Don't actually know if I've got that listed. Yeah, it's somewhere on the chart. There it is. This fourth wave, okay, would then unfold. And I mean, support, it's difficult to say what the support level will be for this fourth wave, but it might be around maybe just above $40,000. So we would have to work on that once we have a top in place there. But that's sort of what I see right now as potential. But yeah, just want to make sure just that you already are aware that we might be in the main wave for already here of this move to the upside, yeah, and not anymore in this in a subwave structure of this third. So I just want to make sure in tomorrow's member live stream, we are going to talk about, I think it is, last time I checked, because you can vote on Telegram about the topic. So I think we're going to cover a deep dive into the long-term BTC and ETH charts. I have to say, though, I'm very busy tomorrow. So for all members who are listening in and everybody who's joining or whatever, I think tomorrow I have to push the live stream back a couple of hours. So it might be, I don't know, maybe not everybody will be able to participate. I'm sorry about that, but I might have to push it to 7 p.m. UTC instead of 5. It's just tomorrow, so I will put a post out, but at least you've heard. I'm very busy tomorrow doing other stuff. I had some commitments. I have some commitments. I wanted to originally do it on Thursday this week, but also Thursday I was very busy. So yeah, I will do it tomorrow, the live stream, but it might just be later, and you can always rewatch the recording anyway. And from next week on, we'll do it again at 5 p.m. UTC. So anyway, that again, most importantly, it does not change the support. Yeah, so okay, let's assume we are in the fourth wave. And it's like that, okay. Well, you know what, why not actually do that change right now? Because it cleans the chart up a little bit. So it's all about, okay, we have either a B wave top here, but the move down looks very, very corrective. Yeah. Let me just take that out. So it should be okay. The move down looks very corrective. So I actually assume, obviously, that the white wave count is in control. That's our preferred count anyway. The preferred scenario, the white count, and orange is basically that B wave rally. See from the low on the 23rd of January, an A, B, C structure. So we have that bearish and that bullish perspective. Let's say short-term bearish, because even if we break below the critical support at 47K, all it would likely do is to send the price back into the yellow support area in this orange count. And then we would basically still be in this fourth wave, and it never finished. And we have to start that fifth wave, in which we now are, presumably. We'll have to start that later, but it can still find support here. So that's just a short-term bearish outlook, but I cannot confirm that until we break below 47K. 47K is the main support. I cannot predict that the price will test 47K, but I'd like to see it come down to around about 48.3K if possible, or at least 50K. Now, because support areas are no targets, they are basically just support levels for a counter trend move. They are not always reached. They are reached very often, but not always, especially in a bullish market. Pullbacks can be shallow, that cannot be predicted. It's just a matter of probabilities. Most of the time, support levels can be seen as targets to a degree, because they are often reached and the market reacts precisely to them. Like, for example, Say did today again to that 50% fib level, or even, what did we have? Link as well. You know, they had some nice reactions to their fib levels, but Bitcoin is just hovering just above it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking we might still come down, obviously, but it's just, you know, it's just dragging it out. And I'd love to take that micro count off, but, you know, at the same time, there's something we can track. The micro count is not predictive at all. Okay, it just tells you the potential, and it gives us a view that, okay, WXY in the yellow count, nano counting here, the low could be in, absolutely, but the rally here was again only in 3 waves. We haven't made a new high. Yep, we've broken above a trend line here, so it's worth watching. But really, we are still deep in the range, right? And I would still like to see, doesn't mean it has to happen, but I'd like to see the price test the orange support area. But the wave count itself doesn't change, and the assumption and the trend doesn't change until we break below 47K. Yeah, and obviously it can go directly. I mean, it's a bullish count. It's a bullish scenario. All I'm saying is we have to keep the door open to lower prices into the support region. And then, okay, if 47K breaks, we'll test the yellow box again. Below 35K, then a 20K level is support. Now, it's not expected that 35K will break, so that's something we talk about when we cover the daily chart, which I will do tomorrow again. So yeah, that's really not much, you know, we don't have much to talk about, but I think I keep the 4th wave there now, the main 4th wave. At the same time, it might make sense to make this micro count white as well, now that we haven't got the mix of different counts and subwaves. So then at least things get clearer. I prefer to do these things in videos because at least people can follow the changes, but there isn't really a change, there's a color change. So yeah, it keeps it cleaner. So it's white is and stays the preferred scenario. And the orange count here could, yeah, just to indicate, okay, this could have topped in wave, in a B wave here probably, yeah. But it takes a break below 47K to confirm. We always need, for risk management purposes, a short-term bearish scenario as well. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.